I respectfully welcome everyone. I would like to thank Professor Gabriela Liskai for the invitation and for the chance to be here with you today and share my thoughts. My name is Szabina Nagy, and I will speak about a modest but very important topic. My topic title is The Role of Civil Societies in Cancer Prevention. I think it is very important to discuss, first of all, who are the civil organizations, because we can hear about the civil society, civil organizations every day, but do you know their exact meaning? According to the Constitution of Hungary, everyone has the right to establish organizations and has the right to join organizations. But what kind of organizations? In Hungary, it is regulated by the law, based on Act number 175 of 2011 on the right of association and public benefit status, as well as the operation and support of civil organization. Civil societies can be civil groups, associations, and foundations. Civil group is an unincorporated organization form which does not have legal personality. A civil group does not need to register people and does not require official registration. And other two areas that we can hear a lot more about them, the associations, we can distinguish them based on their form and based on their activities. Based on their form, the associations can be the alliances. Their membership do not include natural persons, only legal entities such as associations, foundations, and civil groups. And based on their activities, can be created for many purposes based on targeted activity. And finally, the foundations. We know two parts of them. The first one is based on community goals, and the other based on private purpose. Civil organization quantified. As it can be seen from the data of the Central Statistical Office, around 54,000 registered civil organizations were active in Hungary in 2023. Around 18,000 of them were foundations, and around 35,000 were associations. Types of activities. You can see in the upper left corner of the slide, they are present in many areas of life. Culture, sports, civil protections, public safety, leisure, education. But in this case, I will highlight two important areas with the data. These two areas are healthcare and the social area, which go hand in hand with the prevention. The bar chart shows that the targeted activities of 486 associations focus on healthcare, and 1,664 associations were active in the field of social care. 1,574 foundations work in the field of healthcare, and 3,044 in the field of social work. With these data of numbers, I want to demonstrate it. We have a good base we can build in. You can also see how the number of civil organizations change with respect to the county distribution. Budapest, Pest County, Borsod-Abaúj-Zemplén County, and followed by Szabolcs-Szatmár-Bereg County. Now that we have talked about the civil organizations, looked at some statistics and seen the county rankings, let's see why these organizations are so important. They are present in all areas of life. They are indispensable for the functioning of society. They build on taking responsibility. Their goal is to strengthen solidarity and enrich communities. They help the intention of self-sufficiency. They develop virtues and empower people. They are indispensable in care policy, and they supplement certain services. So we can say that the civil organizations are a bridge between people and institutions or leaders. Why is important for civil organization? Because the lack of screening and early detection are included in the high cancer mortality rates in Hungary, and they can be changed by civil organizations. Because these organizations are grassroots activities that can be present at the 3 levels of prevention. Because the members of civil organizations are able to provide the necessary information and knowledge to all members of society that can help to contribute to the 2030 objective of the Hungarian National Cancer Program. The goal is to reduce the mortality rate by 10%. How can these organizations provide information? Each member of the society should be aware of the dangers of cancer and the possibilities of prevention. They are working in the healthcare or social fields, can be of great help in transferring knowledge. It is confirmed by statistical data. Personal presence everywhere in the country, from the smallest village to the county seats in the most important. Online space can be great in the creating and delivering short connected to target groups. My associations, the non-profit Association for Children, Youth and Families, has implemented numerous programs since 2016 that have provided effective assistance to different target groups and different levels of prevention. Let's see 3 areas at the level of primary prevention that can be successfully applied even in the case of suppressing cancer. When the civil organization meets the competitive sector. We are in the pharmacy in Nyíregyháza. The title of the program is The World of the Pharmacy Through the Eyes of Children. Target group, kindergarten children. Kindergarten children can get a glimpse behind the sense of pharmacy and the doctor's office. They can learn about the work of the pharmacy and get closer to the world of healthcare in the friendly environment. Through playful rhythms, they exercise their entry bodies, tried out the reflex hammer, the stethoscope, and the other tools that the doctor uses during the examination and made cream with essential oils. Or they made special liquid until the water turned completely burgundy, almost black, and it was able to heal wounds. With similar programs involving campaigns, effective preventive programs can be implemented for kindergarten children. In addition to the basic of healthy lifestyle and health anniversary, they can get authentic information about the importance of daily skin protection. When the civil society makes good use of the grant source, target group both the young and the older generation. The government of Hungary is a reliable partner of the associations. The government extended the opportunities necessary for their operation. There are many tender opportunities for civil organizations. My association is also constantly looking for tender opportunities. As a result, we have managed to implement thematic walking days for which we have obtained funding through a tender. Vitamin level, measurements and dietary advice, which help those interested to find useful information. We also had several projects where the participant could listen to life stories. They could learn a lot from these life stories. Similar projects can also be about the melanoma and the kind of cancer and the possibilities of prevention. They could learn a lot of these life stories. Similar projects can also be built successfully in the field of health prevention. For example, in this case of melanoma, young people can listen life stories about the melanoma or any kind of cancer and the possibilities of the prevention. When the civil organization tries to reach hundreds of people to be constantly present. Appearance at events in big cities, neighborhood events. Target group, everybody. One of the great advantages of these organizations is that they are able to be constantly present among the people with series of programs. For example, organizing monthly health days or organizing or simple contact to holidays, anniversaries, significant days, for example, Children's Days, Mother Days, International Day of the Elderly. They are major events in every village, settlement, city and country, sit-word organization that can add color to the event with accompanying program elements. We are welcome. We should take advantage of such events. On May 22, CEEAO was representative at the sport competition for seniors in Nyíregyháza, where they provided well-received counseling sessions. These occasions provide an opportunity to meet people of all ages and raise awareness of the importance of taking care of ourselves. Social education, according to age characteristics, is essential. The frequency of knowledge transfer is important, so it can vary, but is very decisive. As we have seen, knowledge transfer can be a one-time event, or it can be a complex transfer of knowledge covering a range of topics that can be implemented during regular visits. The combination of the two of them seems to be the most effective. That is when people hear a kind of information at an event and then say again at the lecture of presentation at the school. Here too, attention must be paid to target group. I have to know who I want to transfer to knowledge to, because different approach is necessary for children, for young people, and the older generation also. In order to share the information with as many target groups as possible and to reach the goals set by 2030, it is advisable to develop a base organization that develops important parameters through professional guidance and in its immediate location cooperates with civil organizations with whom the implementation is guaranteed. It is worth starting it in a small circle, shaping the experiences there and exciting them to regional and the national level. This stable system requires professionals constitution good practices, even at international level, developing feasibility study, and to create rescuers and separate rescuers for this purpose, which might be a variable at launching a well-built program. In this way, a complex professional base can be built with involving civil society. With close cooperation, effective communication between ministries, non-governmental organizations, health institutions, and municipalities, the goals set for 2030 can be reached. Overall, it may be concluded that civil organizations carrying out targeted activities in the healthcare and the social fields are able to initiate and implement events, programs, and series of programs that can reach all members of the society. As the number of melanoma cases is increasing nowadays, these activities can result in eradication the number of melanoma or any kind of cancer cases among the population. Thank you for attention.